If we do this with a wooden pencil, it will split into two, whereas nothing will happen to this pencil. So the paper will tear, but nothing will happen to the lead. I completed my engineering in 2010. I was an electrical engineer. But while during my engineering, I had a flair for entrepreneurship. I had a few environmental enterprises back then. So we were helping the industries save their energy cost. Then I came to know about this huge India, which has no access to electricity at all. So, like, rather than reducing their energy costs, if we can work on producing and providing electricity to those who haven't seen them, that got me really excited, and that's the exact opportunity India Fellow provided.
India Fellow is a 13-month social leadership program where for most part young Indians get to work for a non-profit or a social enterprise to learn about that section of India they know little about.
Initially, as part of the fellowship, I was working with the NGO on rural electrification. We realized, like, overall the process becomes very slow, and ultimately you can only reach out to a limited beneficiaries with limited amount of grant.
With this learning, after the fellowship, Saurabh started up a for-profit social enterprise and in little over 5 years was able to bring electricity to around 50,000 households. But at this time, his family wanted him back to support them in the family business.
Not being in Delhi was not an option anymore. I'm from Delhi, from a business family. Grandfather started this in 50s, and we've been making ball pens for over 55 years now. So 2016, when I came back to Delhi, the factory had to be run in some way. But 6 years I was working on in rural areas on solar energy, and here it was completely different setup. It was getting really difficult. I had to somehow figure out a way where I could club my previous experience and what I feel for, which is environmental sustainability, and this business. Every day, India produces almost 5 crore ball pens and 2 crore pencils. That's enormous. And the amount of trees that have fell down to make these pencils, and tons of plastic waste across the world. If some portion of it could be replaced with recycled paper or at least biodegradable stuff, there could be a huge impact. Yeah, that got me excited. And like 2017, I started working on my own products, eco-friendly stationery products. For me, impact is when more and more wooden pencils and plastic pens will be replaced, and that's the vision for me. PioQ, it has to be the biggest eco-friendly stationery manufacturer. It's not just about like being in an NGO or running a social enterprise or working only in villages. You can create an impact pretty much from wherever you want.
India Fellows like Saurabh are making this world a better place by doing things they are most passionate about. Hi, I'm Amrit. I make these 3-minute stories, short documentary films from across India and sometimes even from different parts of the world. Well, they're not always 3 minutes in length, but I try to keep them as short as possible. Companies, non-profit startups, they hire me to tell their stories or the stories of those they impact so that they can sell more, raise funds, attract people to work for them. And then there is the second type of stories where I go find amazing individuals doing amazing things, and they don't hire me as such or pay me, but I tell their stories because I like to do it, and their stories are worth telling. In fact, you can help me fund such stories at patreon.com/whatsup. I wasn't always a filmmaker. I come from a IIT business consulting background, but after a few years of job, just wanted to explore certain other things to do in life. Became a wedding photographer. I still shoot at weddings across India. There is something beautiful about creating art from weddings. There is something beautiful about creating art from anything. In fact, when I'm not shooting weddings or making these 3-minute stories, I vlog about my life. If you like the video, I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. And if you have any short film related work for me, check out my series portfolio on 3minutestories.com. Thank you so much.